update sneak peek just after the update. That's the fan on Big Dirty here. Shut him off. There you go. Anyway, I ran into a problem. I wanted to hook up the winch to the receiver that was in. This is now called the Goat. The that's the dirty blazer body, and well, that's the cool blazer body. I know it's cool because I made it and I like it. So there. Anyway, the Goat, which I put the winch into, I only had a 3-channel receiver, and it's got the lights on this truck already. You know what do you do? I wanted the lights too, so I went over to here to Big Dirty, aka was iCrumbs, with the I'll tell you about some else here. But anyway, it had a 4-channel in it, so I just swapped them out. Said no, this truck is something else, and that truck's something else to the controller. So they're just switched. But what did I want to say? Oh yeah, one of my buddies on here asked, can you run a brushless in a crawler? Yes, you can. That's a brushless. That's a killer brushless. That's the Valenian brushless by Traxxas. Killer motor. But I got a 90 tooth spur and a 14 tooth on the pinion in the transmission. So it's geared low, but it still has some pep, but it has tons of torque. I'll unplug that. I need the battery hooked up. The other one thing I want to show you guys is I saw this in somebody else's video where somebody made one of these. Just a little booty to go over top of the end of your plugs. Because like he said in his video, and I know it's true, that inside your ESC it stores just a little bit of power for just like a blink of an eye, a second. But if you touch those wires to something else, you can blow your ESC. You can short stuff out. But that's not what I'm talking about. I just wanted to show you that I don't want to put the winch into the crawler truck. I mean, this is my trail truck. This is my crawler truck. I wanted to put the winch into here. I needed it to work in here. But, a simple little job turned into a great big stripping ordeal and ripping apart. Plus side, I didn't have to solder anything. Just take one one receiver from one truck and swap it to the other. Now I just got to go in and change the names, which I wanted to do anyway, because this truck is now called the Goat, and this truck is now called Big Dirty. So there you go. Oh, to make it official, I was cleaning up, and under there on the drive shaft, it was leaking grease. You can still see a little bit of grease right there. And that, I know Crawler Ted, if you're watching this, that oil stain came out of this one. My Chevy, well, I get back after doing a trail run. What the hell's that? Anyway, get back after doing a trail run, bottom of the shock's hanging off of it, and my Chevy's leaking oil all over the workplace. Typical Chevy. But I love my Chevys. I know this Super Duty body for this one that I got from Nick Silvernail. I know it's a Ford. I don't really care. It's my Big Dirty. So that's what I like. That's what I love. So Big Dirty's got the big power plant in it. Crawler truck, geared low. K5 blaze body. Oh, and that's the brake tubing. It's about 5 feet of 5 feet high. This is what I make my roll cages out of. It's what I made the exo cage for that truck from. It's what I made the whole entire cage out of that truck. And I'm going to be using to make my roll cage for, this truck, for the Ford F Super Duty body. I don't know what I can do at the back. I'm trying to find some help or some ideas from some people. But I was thinking about, just putting canvas over the back of it and then just leave that the way it is, just to save me some labor because I'm feeling lazy. But anyway, let me know what you think. I don't know if I want to do a full cage. Yes, that's my cat's litter box. I don't know if I want to do a full cage for that truck. I want to make a cab cage. But blah, blah, blah. Anyway, here's a little input of what my trucks look like. That's got, I don't know what kind of servo that's got in there, but it's one of those expensive ones I bought when I was working. Just regular shocks. This one's got the aluminum body. There's one of my little skid plates again. It's got the Super Swamper boggers, cut and shaved every second tread, because I don't like cutting my treads and then leaving a little nub there. So I find that very annoying. But it's got good foams in it. Good meaty tires, lots of weight. This guy's got some soft tires. Air unaired, you know, plastic shocks. I can't afford good shocks, and you know what? As long as they hold the axles on, I really don't give a shit. It doesn't need to be special. But yeah, make one of these. Could save your ass. I gotta make another one for this truck. I got one on that truck. I gotta make one for that truck. Okay. Anyway, so like you said, there's the winch functioning on here now. Now I just gotta make my light brackets. Later.